Good evening, guys. This is Jay from Thundercat Loft, Cliffwood, New Jersey. I want to do a quick video update. It's been a while. I'm here in my breeding loft. It's pretty late at night. It's around 8:30 at night. We'll start off with the good news. So good news is over in here, it's kind of dark, but my favorite pair that I have high hopes for have hatched their second round, which means I might go a third round with them. They're the only ones that have a second round born, and they're banded. So they're hatched, banded, so they should be on a third round soon. So that's great news. These guys down here also, their eggs have hatched just recently, within the past day or two. I have some more second rounders hatching in here. I won't go through every single box, but majority of these guys are either on eggs or their second round is hatched. The only one I think that has given me an issue are these guys, and she should be laying an egg any day now. They've been very loving and close, and I've been waiting for their eggs, but nothing. And I guess I could say this up here, this box hasn't given me their second round yet, but their first round is still kind of young. So it is what it is. I'll take it, it's take it or leave it, and I will definitely take it, whatever. Oh, excuse me. That is the hen right there. It looks like she's nested up right here. Sorry guys, I just walked out here and I'm seeing this for the first time, and she's laid an egg. So there's her second round. That is where I keep the grit, so that's going to be an issue, but I'll figure it out. I might put a box over her or a piece of plywood over her, keep her safe, but usually when they lay their eggs like that, whenever I feed them and everyone's out and very close to her or him, whoever's on the eggs gets kind of territorial and starts fighting, and that's when eggs crack or they get cold because they're off them for too long. So I'm not thrilled. She did have another nest bowl in her nest box, but she chose to go here. It is what it is. Anyway, so the bad news, so that actually is good news. So everyone is pretty much on their second round. The bad news is this pair here. So this is the hen that I got 4 rounds out of that were all infertile. And here I am on the 5th round with a new cock. It's been 7 days since the egg was laid, the first egg, and they don't look fertile. They look pretty clear to me. I'm no expert. It's been exactly, I think it's actually 8 days today since the first egg was laid. So I think they're infertile, which is kind of a bummer. I really had high hopes for that hen. She's young, so I'll get another year. I could keep breeding her, so I'm not too bummed out. This cock is a 2011. Originally, I had a 2009 cock in here with her, which means he was about 12 years old. It means this cock is about 10 years old. So, I put 2 old cocks on a hen I really liked, which was probably, I was afraid that might happen, and it happened. So, I might use them as pumpers now. So we'll go over into this section here. What's going on in this section? So as you can see, I did put I had a box over here originally, but I picked up these boxes from Costco and I was gonna cover some nest bowls with them just to make these birds feel more secure, as I had mentioned. And it doesn't look like anyone's taken to this box. Let me come on in here. So there is nothing in this box, which I didn't think there was, but let me just talk about what's going on in here for a second. So, this is the situation. This hen gave me 1 egg, and I had floated, see this dark check hen? I had floated, she'd only had 1 egg too, and I floated it over into this section. And then I decided to float it back, and I gave it to her because she only had 1 egg. I dropped the other one. And, oh, one of the babies have hatched. And the other egg should be hatching within the next couple days too. Actually, within the next day, probably. So she does have 2, and now I don't know which one is hers. Hopefully the dark check will come through with the genes, and I'll be able to tell the difference. But she has made it up to a check, so could be some issues. And I don't know who her mate was. So here's the story. There's a lot of stories, but here's the story. This dark check, so originally I had this all with a big nest front covered up, and I would lock them in at night. And this dark check was with this, what I thought was a blue cock. Turns out, blue cock's actually a blue hen. So I had 2 hens paired up, and they weren't mating. I mean, they were kind of paired up for a while, and then she seems to have taken to this hen's cock. So these 2 hens have the same mate, I think. So far, it's what I think. And so if you follow that, I hope you follow that, it's going to get more complicated. So this hen here is mated with this pencil cock up here. That wasn't the original mate. Originally, it was this 477 was mated with that pencil cock, and she came in a week later and immediately took to him, and 477 was out. Now, then they laid eggs, they had eggs together, everything was good. And now, pencil cock has mated with this hen. So, these 2 hens have the same mate, and these 2 hens have the same mate. That's not 100%, but I'm fairly certain that is the situation. It is what it is, guys. I mean, I can't, I'm kicking myself. It is my fault. I should have locked these guys up better. I should have taken better care of them. But I got them later on, and my plan didn't really work out, and it was already too late, and I kind of just went with what I did. In any case, whatever I get out of these birds, I'll get out of these birds. And I'll have somewhat of an idea, at least of who the hen is. Now, here is the second situation. As you can see, there's a box here. Underneath the box is a grit bowl. Oh, crap, there it is. Is a grit bowl. That hen laid an egg in here. I thought, oh, easy fix. I'll cover her up to be protected. Once I did that, she didn't want to sit on the egg, so I floated the egg. And I thought maybe once she gets comfortable and the second egg starts to come, she'll go in here and lay an egg. Look what she did. Look what this hen did. She laid an egg right there. So, you know, you try stuff sometimes and it just works against you. I do have the floated egg. I'll probably let the other parents foster them. It's just a bummer. And now I'm looking at this egg right now. This is the first time I've been out here all day. She feels a little cold, and there's a nice little crack in it. I highly doubt this will make it, but it's even in a bad spot, guys. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna float that egg. I'm gonna just see what happens. That's probably a mistake. Okay, I will float the egg, and it'll probably be infertile, but at least this hen will maybe mate up again, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. Here's the deal. So not to make this video too long, but it's currently gosh, I don't know, March 3rd, and let's say by April 15th, I want everything in my racing loft, more or less. So by the end of March, I want everything pretty much at least hatched. Probably even more than hatched, probably banded by then. So which means I kind of need everyone to lay eggs right now. I guess I take that back. So let's say up until March 15th, I need everyone to lay their eggs, and that'll be that. Anything that lays eggs after March 15th, I'll have to start making cuts and pulling eggs, and doing that whole ordeal, because it's getting late in the season, and I don't need too many birds. I mean, unless guys on YouTube want to buy some late hatches, I might keep going with some birds. That is an option, but for my racing purposes, anything after March 15th, will be born beginning of April, and then by like April 20th or something, they'll be ready to be moved over, and then by June by May they'll be good. We'll have to play it by ear and see how it goes, but in this section, my red checker hen has made it up with this white flight cock. Are there eggs in there? I don't believe there are eggs in there. No eggs yet, but hopefully soon. Past 2 nights I came out here, she was in there with him. So other than that, we got babies up here, eggs here, babies. This is eggs with a floated egg. Babies? Nope, still eggs, and babies down here. So this extra section has actually provided me with a lot of extra babies, and kind of at the right time. I'm kind of happy I didn't get a first round out of any of these guys. I'm only getting a second round, and it won't be too many more. I mean, that's only about 10 more birds, which is pretty much nothing. So I'm happy, and put this right here. I'm happy with what I got going on right now. I definitely have a lot of birds, and need to figure out my situation, but I'm happy with how my season turned out this year, and hopefully I can get some winners. So it'll be interesting to see if section number 3 here, which are just extra birds that I was not going crazy about, whatever happened to happen, or if my new section with brand new birds and some silvers give me some winners, or if my first section, I gotta fix this door, if my first section will give me winners, because these are the birds I kind of focused on and hand-picked and handled and really raced last year, and I kind of would put my money on. These are the birds I'm excited about. Or is it going to come from the pair that I've been thinking about? So excited. Or will I not win at all? So, which is very, very highly likely. But anyway, that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. Quick update, 15 minutes. What's going on in Thundercat Loft? It's Wednesday night, beginning of March. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one.